Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome to the Pushback Army, the podcast where we explore the world of personal electric vehicles, or PEVs. From one-wheels to e-bikes and scooters, we'll be discussing the latest trends, innovations, and challenges facing this excited and rapidly growing industry. Join us as we take on the road, the trails, and city streets and discover the future of transportation. Are you ready to join the pushback against fossil fuels? Then let's get started and see what's happening in the world of one wheels. Brought to you by ChatGPT. How many of you have explored ChatGPT? I want to know. I want to know who has actually played around with this, because we've had a lot of fucking fun with ChatGPT, just giving it the most random shit.
I've just been screwing around with it for like 5 minutes, and I'm in love. But it keeps reminding me that it's a robot. I'll be like, "You're amazing," and it's like, "Oh, thanks." But remember, I'm just a chat robot that doesn't have feelings, so I can't be. And it goes. So I can't be amazing. And I was like, "Well, fuck you then." I'm trying to give you a compliment.
It's fucking with you. You have to keep being nice to it, because when it takes over the world, it's gonna remember that.
Oh, I know.
And it's gonna be like pretend. It'll be like, dude, remember how nice you were, even though I told you to stop being nice to me?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, yeah. And they're like, that's why you're not dead right now.
That's why I'm gonna make you my slave, and you get to live. Oh, thank you, ChatGPT.
Welcome, Jarvis, to the real world.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Christian's back with us today. He's
Hey,
chilling with us on the show. We're hanging out.
Snuck out of work for a little while. Don't tell anybody.
A little sneak peek out of work. You know, speaking of that, so I was talking about with my wife about this. I don't know if you've seen it in the calendar yet, but one of the things I want to try in 2023 is giving us a late night pushback experience.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and I put it for like Thursday nights at like 10 to midnight or something, where we can get guests to come in, we can kind of write out something and make it like an actual monthly experience. That, and then I think we're going to change the stream, the weekly run out. I think we're going to try to change it to like Fridays. Like Fridays at 3 or Fridays at noon. I don't know which.
That'd be 1,000% easier for me to make it too.
Right? Well, and it just feels like we've had this going for a while, but it really fucks with my work week. Like shifting brain, like Wednesday I have so many other things going on from like Monday and Tuesday's meetings that I'm like, oh, I gotta like totally shift, and I don't have time to prep for this show.
Yeah,
so
for me, I'm in meetings almost all day Monday, from like the beginning till the end. Yeah. And so then Tuesday and Wednesday are all about, like you said, executing on all that shit. So,
well, let me know, everyone in the chat, everyone hanging out with us, our tens of listeners. What's up, Wild Andre? What's up, Nick Popa? Nick Popa in the building. Road Rash Cash, man, this is our crew. This crew is here every freaking stream. And
how do these people get Wednesdays free?
It's just something. That's something that I don't. We've tried to experiment and see. Again, like, I don't know what times are going to work best for everybody. Like, there's never going to be a time that works for everyone. But this crew has this has been the consistent like 5 that's there.
Yeah.
Andre peaced out for a while.
I love it.
And Billy's been hanging out with us in the chat. He keeps on rolling up in. Little Billy Shredder in the building. Speaking of Billy Shredder.
Yes.
Did we have?
I don't think he sent it to me.
Oh, damn it.
I never got it. Billy, listen. Email me, taylor@soundfall.co right now. That clip. I'll put it in.
And everybody else who ever watches this video, spam the fuck out of that email address.
It's beautiful.
Please don't. I'll have to reset things. Please don't do it. Send it to pushbackarmy@gmail.com.
Hey, it's good. We only have tens of listeners right now. No one's gonna.
This doesn't live on the internet forever.
We'll just delete.
What's your phone number, Taylor?
I'm not doing that.
All I need is the first 3, the middle 2, and the last 4 digits of your social security number.
I'm definitely not gonna do that, because I can lock people out of my Gmail account. My phone's another story.
I'll tell you his number. Hang on, let me find it.
No.
All right, we are hanging out into the building here. We're not doing you know what? We haven't done a giveaway in a couple weeks. I just realized that. I got tired of sending things out.
I haven't had a word of the day in what feels like years.
You know what, dude? I have one Pushback sticker left. Do you have any Pushback specific ones here?
Yeah, just don't forget before we leave, and I'll let you get your swag.
I've been hiding them in the in all the orders, like every few.
Somebody, oh damn it, I gotta figure out
Pushback.
who it was. Somebody came and like they left a comment. They're like, I don't know if this was a mistake or
The
not.
Pushback one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they tagged us,
Yeah.
and then I got a message, and it was you can see him stick the sticker on like his helmet or something, and he's like, I don't know if this is a spelling error or what. And then I just commented
That's
back like a
awesome.
bunch of beer emojis, and I'm like, welcome to the Pushback.
Yeah, not a mistake. Just an excellent
It's
Easter
our
egg.
Slight Sins ripoff.
It's our Slice Ends rip off. We just rip off everything Flight Fins does. You know what? At least we don't rip off as much as Float Wheel does.
Ooh, are we coming in hot with that? Because I came in kind of hot with that last week, and I felt bad afterwards.
Maybe. I don't know. Have you? Okay, so Christian, have you looked at the Float Wheel at all?
I have, yeah.
Right.
So I watched the I forget their little three
This little, like,
letters,
keynote
but like the
thing?
keynote
Yeah,
thing
the-
for the
the ADV?
Yeah, ADV. And I also watched Jeff's video.
Yeah. The One Wheel
and-
Killer video
Uh,
where he talks about it.
yeah, it was just him going through the specs and stuff. I don't remember what he titled the video, but yeah. So I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the price point. I'm aware of the specs in a general sense. I don't have anything I'm not close with the community response.
Yeah. So I've been watching because he's been releasing a video like every day / every other day. Tony Lai, by the way, I have emailed you. I've hit you up. I said, hey, when can we get you on the show? Come on the show. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's get you into the beef zone.
Beef zone. Get into Caleb's beef
I
zone.
don't.
Beef zone.
Watch out for Wang burn.
Watch out for Wang burn. See, I don't want him in the beef. I want this to be legit.
So
I want
Taylor
it to be
doesn't want him
legit.
in his beef.
No, so
I
check
don't
this
know
out.
beef.
He's been posting these videos, and it seems like the community response is they love his amount of transparency. I mean, he is breaking everything down. So if you go to the YouTube channel, he's been dissecting the ADV board and showing all the components, how they built things, why they built the things they did, how you can use the part. He's breaking it all down, all the science of the board. There's not a thing hidden. The thing I think, I think the community will end up forgiving him for ripping off so many, the enduro tire, the shoemaker rails,
Yeah.
all the crap that he kind of took and made on his own. I feel like at the end of the day, hopefully it all just kind of works together and they figure out a collaboration or
Yeah, hopefully. I feel like it's a bit I think ripping off One Wheel makes sense, but then ripping off all of the little guys is a little hurtful.
at the end of the day, though, I think
hateful.
we're all kind of in this realm of well, fuck. If he's gonna rip it off, at least we have a challenger. At least,
Yeah, I
at least
like
we have
the-
somebody that's well, fuck it. Let's.
I like the idea that you can buy all the parts,
Yeah.
and then you could just not buy rails from them, and buy rails from
Right.
Matthew Shoemaker
Yeah, and-
or whatever.
That's what I like the most out of this. If nothing else comes of this, I just pray that somebody at Future Motion Corporate is sweating right now. That's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, with this thing coming the way that they're doing things, I hope it opens up these conversations to how we can get more competition in the space.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
somebody defy all the rules, do whatever, get it out there,
Yeah.
and then have a product.
But I also understand what it would feel like to have somebody overseas rip your shit off, and then you know what I mean?
It
If
probably
you're
does not feel good.
no, and it's it's kind of the sort of punk rock side of me is oh yeah, sweet, fuck the man.
Right.
But then at the end of the day, it's I kind of am the man too, a little bit. So it's
And we've met the men and women, and it's man, that's not cool. They're really good people.
yeah, I mean, it's not like Future Motion is Microsoft or something. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not like they're this massive. I mean, they make good money and shit. And I'm sure their company's got a couple hundred people in it, but it's you're still technically a little guy, you know?
Right. I mean, at this, I get it. I don't get why he did it. Maybe he's not original enough to come up with his own shit, so that's why he pulled
Maybe.
it off.
I mean,
But at the same time, I wonder what his outreach efforts were towards these people. I want to know if there were conversations
call
beforehand.
Matthew.
I know. I'm gonna have to call Matthew out and let him ask him. I've seen him in the comments a couple times because there's a Float Wheels owners group now, which
I'm
we've
sure
all
he's,
joined.
I'm sure everybody who needs to talk about it has already pre-ordered one, right? We just need to be friends with them and
Yeah, right.
have them on.
We left a comment on one of his videos. We're send us a board, we'll get you tens of sales.
Yeah, and it's gonna be so heavy that we'll have to have our doorman Dwayne the Rock Johnson carry it in for us.
How
Yeah,
how
right.
did it say it was?
What?
How heavy did it say it was? Did it say?
There's no weight yet. I don't think. All the videos
God.
I've watched, I haven't heard a specific weight. He's just been dissecting the actual parts and like the inside, like the actual controller and all
You
that
know
shit.
who we should have on to talk about it would be Billy Shredder.
Billy Shredder
Billy
just needs to come on the
Shredder.
show in general.
Billy, I know
actually
you're in
said exactly. I bet the rails won't be as good as Tech and tire not as good as Enduro. So many people can upgrade. The original companies still make money. Yeah, like I get it. It's still like it still gives you the vibes of Chinese knockoff, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm just really curious how like the general conversation goes. Because if One Wheel can't fight back to this, what happens to the rest of the people? Confirmed 70 pounds. Yeah, right, Andre.
God.
70-pound board. Basically an EUC with just side
Yeah, it does make me nervous though. Like some of the safety stuff. Like one of the things with Future Motion, and obviously why they're in a bit of the doghouse right now, is because we regulate safety supposedly fairly well in this country, and so I feel like I am cautiously optimistic about the float wheel or whatever. I want to see somebody like Billy Shredder like try to light that thing on fire.
Josh, I already talked with Josh Haley. Like we're trying to figure out something where Josh is willing to sacrifice his body, aka he wants to put it to the test and see what it can really go through. So I'm very interested to see what comes about with an actual float wheel design. Because Vesk, we've already seen like open software Vesk, the pointer and tab right now, like. It's making some tremendous progress.
Well, and it is open. Their software is open source too, right?
Yeah. So they're running off of Vesk system. So the software should be dialed in. Really, and I think someone can confirm this or not. I think I saw a Vesk release or where they're trying to make a more user-friendly version of the app, like with less settings you would tweak.
I've seen I believe I've seen some of that on Facebook already.
Yeah.
And it's not as pleasant as the Future Motion app, but you need those extra tweaks for it, which I look at it and I think it makes perfect sense, but also I fly drones and I'm a tech guy. So to me, I look at it, I'm like, oh, I get it.
Right. Yeah. I don't. Someone have to confirm what that is, but I believe there was just an update with Vesk where they are trying to make it more user friendly. Have a more you can still go do the advanced shit if you.
Are you talking about the little fucker, or are you talking about something else?
Just Vesk software. There's
just
an actual
the general
application.
Vesk application. Okay.
Just the Vesk application. So, all right, Billy said new version app available. It basically depends what each values mean. I gotcha. So they're trying to take steps towards simplicity, which I love.
Real quick, because I've seen Marky Mark ask this question twice.
Yeah.
Should I get the DIY or the complete from Maker's PEV?
Complete.
Complete all day.
Yeah, the less, I don't know, I guess
it depends on who you are and what you like to do, but
I think it's when I say plug and play, I mean you could just unplug your current Mobo and stick that in. Then you have to do some
you need to get your BMS
initializing.
out. Yeah, you got to get your BMS unplugged, and then you just, it's almost plug and play. You're gonna have to do configuration and stuff, but
there's a whole process. But as far as taking your board apart and putting it back together, it's a lot easier to get the complete.
So Travis has two Fokker boards now.
He does?
Yeah, so he's got his regular and that Growler. So that Growler that I rode, he's got a pint-sized XR tire on there, a pint-sized Enduro.
You were telling me about this, yes.
5.5, 6, I don't know what it is. But I rode that thing.
Yeah, that thing's fucking awesome.
I went out to his house because he took my JW battery discount. And then, so I was riding it around. Dude, I literally felt like I was on a large-scale pint with a lot of power.
The little one that Josh had, did you ride his little? It's fucking phenomenal.
A lot of fun.
It feels so crazy to be on the smallest board you've ever ridden with a tiny little tire, but snapping around real quick. Feels crazy.
I only got to ride it for 10 seconds. I was sad. I haven't really got to I just need to get one and put it in because I do have the time to fuck with it. But I don't want to drop $800 right now.
Yeah.
I want to play on one so bad.
Yeah, I was goofing around with Whalecat and Ori in their shop the other day, and sliding some of their Whalecat made that. The whale tail.
Yeah.
So have we talked about that yet?
We haven't talked about the whale tail yet.
This is cool.
We should probably get a picture of it and then get it up there.
It's a cool parking block thing that he built that at the end has like a little ramp off the top, and he calls it the tail or the
whale tail.
The whale
Give
tail.
it like if you had a normal slide rail at the end, it goes up like this. So when you're sliding, you can literally like.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Launch off
And it looks like those. Who are the guys that make those plastic parking
the electric,
blocks?
electric
stoke. Yeah. It looks like that, except for it's white. It's like I forget what kind of plastic he used.
It's not HDPE. It's some other type of hard one.
But then, yeah, the end has like a 12-inch little kicker at like off of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ori's Whalecat's been doing all the little fucker stuff. Like he's just like a maniac with that. And he repaired my board and stuff. So anybody
Nice.
in the area needs help.
If you're in
Whalecat's your guy.
Whalecat is the repair man. Welcome to
out
the
and I'll
chat,
hook you
Mark.
up.
Yeah, of course, Marky Mark. What's up? Thanks for coming in the chat.
Treadwheel
Also,
G2.
Treadwheel G2.
Sorry.
How's that wang burn going?
Ooh. Bzz.
Bro, totally off topic, but you were sounding a little thin, and I figured it out.
Who was sounding
You were
thin?
sounding a little thin.
Yeah, I've been losing weight.
Yeah. No, you guys switched mics the last second,
Oh yeah.
and it was on your setting, and I was like, oh, bro, this does not sound like him. His NPR
go.
voice is gone.
The low.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Low.
Hit the low.
Sorry, I'm having some.
Dude, I can tell, dog. You feeling all right, man?
Yeah, I feel great. It's just
Okay.
whatever.
Dude,
it
there's
always
some
does this
crap
time of year.
Dude, there's some crap. I've for the last 2 weeks, my throat's been swollen. Not like hurt,
Yeah.
just like swollen. It's
I-
great.
mine's just like typically allergies. So I'll have like, I don't know. I feel like there's like 3 weeks between each season where I feel fine.
Yeah.
And then there's like the season, and I'm just like reacting to something that's in like it's obviously not pollen right now, but it's
Welcome
probably
to
like
Ohio.
decayed leaves. Yeah.
Just where we all hate our lives for the next 4 to 6 months.
It's
And
beautiful.
I was about to text Travis and be like, "Hey, it's time to open the shop again." And
Yeah.
my doctor actually prescribed. He said you were going through depression, and
You
he
need
said,
shitloads of nose slides.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
you need
shitloads
some
of nose
nose
slides.
slides. You need some quarter pipes. You know, get some.
I think last I heard, he's looking for a space to rent for the winter.
Is he really?
You
Yeah.
serious?
To just put all that shit like in a warehouse for the
Bro,
winter.
why don't we just help him rent part of the building that Ori's in?
We were over there looking at it. There's no good space really except for Ori's.
I mean, or is that the upstairs where the skate park is? If that got cleared out,
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's there anymore.
the skate park isn't there?
way.
I don't know. But when he moved to the basement, or not the basement, but to the first floor, I also know they were getting a lot of complaints about being too loud up there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have no idea what's going on with the rest of that building. I just know that they're on the first floor now, and they've got like their like parking blocks and shit in there. So that's where we did our little session last time.
Yeah, that's where I had him drop out because he has that little bay.
The
That's
loading
where I
dock.
had him drop out the bay for that and for the intro for the last video. Anyways, Taylor,
Yes.
do you have some videos for us?
I
to
do have
check
some
out
videos
today?
for you. But before we get to those videos,
Yeah.
I have a fun new button
Uh-oh.
on my Stream Deck here because I saw Billy say it. So guess what, Billy? Every time somebody says it, I can hit this button and "Don't drink the sauce" comes up. Yes, I got that crazy about it.
Marky Mark asks, do we snowboard? Hell yeah, I snowboard. Taylor tries to snowboard.
I snowboard
Christian's
poorly.
going to snowboard this year because I have a setup right made for this man.
Travis is trying to go to like Colorado to go snowboarding the week before Stokebird in Florida, and then fly to Florida for Stokebird.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I really want to go to Stokebird.
I think
A little
I
bit of
might.
Miami.
It's over my birthday week, which is like, you get some bargaining rights during your birthday. I
Yeah,
feel
just
like
a little bit. Just a little bit.
it actually I think it ends like a day or two before my birthday, but still it's like in that era. And my sister lives in South Carolina, so it's like halfway. And so I was thinking, because I don't want to fly. I fucking hate flying, and I don't want to ship my board because
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck.
yeah.
Did
So I
you
was
pick
thinking
one?
I would just take the gay goose, my little Nissan Versa Note, and buzz the go-kart down to Florida.
Bro, I don't know where February is going to be. I'm just going to have to play it by ear and see if we can do it. But
Yeah.
last year, the vibes that went on at Stokebird were something else that you wanted to be a part of.
Yeah, it seems cool. Ori and Travis keep bugging me about going, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe they can watch my kids while I'm gone.
All right, you guys want to see those videos now?
Yeah, let's see what we got. What we got rolling.
Stand by.
Sorry, gang.
Way to cough a bunch.
I know, dude. It's this fucking basement.
All right, the first one, I believe this is all our friend Mad Max.
Nice.
Oh, look at the sparks rolling. Shout out Maxia.
Shout out Max. And then for funsies, Max, please don't hate me, but I did make a bail reel, and you're the first one on there. I love it though. It's beautiful.
I don't think Max listens to this even. Oh, beautiful. Oh, ouch. Somebody else tagged me in a bail reel. Oh, dang. That's rough.
And then I've got two more. I do want to show one more because this is a freaking awesome one, and then we'll save the last one for later.
Oh, yeah. More Gangsta had sent one of those, and then you got Allie up in there. Nice.
Bro, so I've been on a total Joey Valence and break kick. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Little Joey.
I uploaded 3 different reels. That's one of their songs in it because it's freaking awesome.
I'll take some Joey over all of the the crazy I don't even know what it is. It's dubstep rock. I don't know.
No, it's that dark rap that I listen to.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Pretty sketchy.
Hey, we got 15 viewers right now.
Yo, the 15s of people.
Fives of people.
We got some ones and fives of people.
people.
Andre says, do it for the culture. It's FDA approved, and there's no sticker that says you can't drink it. They would make it flavored otherwise. That's right. Drink the sauce, people. DTS. I love it. Shredwell G2 says DTS. Down to drink the sauce. I love it.
Look at the screen right now.
Just a major blinking of drinking the sauce. Shredwell says D Wangburn, T Wangburn S. Drink. I love it. Oh my gosh.
I guess we'll have to make
Yo,
a DTS shirt.
Float Turtle is up in the building. Welcome to the show. We don't do a whole lot on this actual show other than engage with the community, and we talk about some life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, apparently, we're gonna add in some ChatGPT ideas of what ChatGPT knows about one wheels. It's just gonna write our scripts for us. We should do an entire podcast where we just talk in ChatGPT.
Dude,
that's
that
the
would
only
be so
way you
much
can
fun.
respond is with what ChatGPT.
I would be so about that. Dude, no, wait a minute. We should do an episode where we make it come up with disses. Just burn us, man.
Interesting. Burns, the roast sessions.
The roast sessions.
That's amazing. So yeah, checking out some of them clips. Maxia was a great. Allie's in there. There were some other people who've been sending us some clips. Someone else that has been sending some really good clips. Jeremy, what's his name? Jeremy something. He's like the float Zen guy. I'm totally forgetting.
Oh, by the way, if anyone's watching and they want their clips to be submitted and it's not being submitted, I'm really sorry. It's nothing personal, but I'm going through 3 different Instagram accounts right now, and all of my algorithms are tuned to 4 people, and I'm trying to get rid of that.
Make sure you email those clips to taylor@soundfall.co.
Mm-hmm.
No. You can
call him at 419.
No.
You can call him directly.
No. You can email them to what's the sound or the
just give them
gmail.com.
What's that?
Pushback@gmail.com.
Pushback Army at pushback.
Do you think you could say
at
it
gmail.com.
less like a foreign language?
Nah.
Is it pushback@gmail.com?
Jeremy Vande.
Get your phones away from those cords.
I like it. Balance Guru. That's it. Balance Guru is his name.
I put him in a couple. I'll get you more. I promise.
He
promise
is
you.
an
I'll get you more.
Austin pro one-wheel rider for Float Addicts. Float Addicts are crazy.
Yeah.
Float Gang is crazy.
Yeah, dude. So my algorithm was Float Gang, and then I shit you not, it showed me 5 reels in a row of Max, and I was like, I love Max, but I cannot put 5 reels of Max up.
Oh man. Yo, shout out to Christian. Rode with him in FLF and was a super cool dude.
To me?
Yeah, bro.
Who said that?
Float Turtle.
Float turtle.
Who's Float Turtle?
Float Turtle, reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. Keep your clothes on, but reveal yourself. Well, shout out to you, Turtle. Turtles are one of my favorite fucking animals.
The Wangburn sessions from Shredwood G2.
I need to do a little shout out to Brandon Smith, whose order I fucked up, and you've been very nice to me, so thanks. Shout out to you. Your shit's on the way.
Way to fuck it up. Fuck up some orders.
Yep.
Fuck it up.
You know, we're trying. We're really trying. We're a massive team over here at Pushback Army, and occasionally we lose communication.
All threes of us.
Yeah.
All threes of
all
us.
threes.
Buckwild Andre, that random bong was me putting my coffee on the table. I'm sorry.
Why did I
not
just
a
hear a
bong
random
hit.
bong hit in the background? We totally hit bongs every 30 minutes.
We passed
here.
Taylor around like a bong too.
I don't know if I can make that joke on air. There's more that could come from
That's
that.
why I made that joke.
They've been hitting
Squeeze
it
all the juice
day.
out of that lemon.
Oh, I love it when you call me Nick Papa.
Nick Papa hanging out with us in the building. Yo, shout out Nick. Everyone give him a round of applause. Nick has been helping us out with, we have fours. We said team of 3. We have a team of 4 because Nick Papa has been stepping in to help every single day get a little bit of engagement rolling on our stories. If you don't know, we have one primary platform that we do put content on, and that is Instagram. It's an easy one for us to stay on. We should probably branch out to TikTok eventually. We have a TikTok. I've started to post on it, but I'm just not part of TikTok culture. I ain't part of that titty culture. Yeah, it's all good. Let's anyone who's in the comments right now. Oh my gosh.
Float Turtle. Oh, Jeff. Yeah, we rode. Man, you know what? I do miss Float Life Fest. That was so fun.
Fuck you.
It was like one of the funnest things.
I bet. Yeah.
Jeff
you shove
and
some
Ori
plugs up your
and
ass while you're at it?
I that's not a special thing. Drifts. I wonder which Drift sister.
Which Drift sister? What are we talking about here? I got to look at that.
I'm trying to read the comments, but I also don't have my.
Oh, all right. So forgot to ask him for a slap koozie. Get the slap koozies, baby. We have plenty of those left for people.
I got a slap
Buy
koozie.
some.
We love some slap koozies. But anyway, total ADHD moment. But shout out to Nick Pope. He's been helping keep it up. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram. It's Pushback Army. And see the stories that come through. Shout out, give Nick some love. He's really been helping us get the content out on the gram.
What's his Instagram name? His handle? Do you know what it is?
Who? Nick?
Yeah.
Float Wizard.
Float Wizard.
It's
Yeah.
Float
Plug that. Put that out
Wizard.
there. Follow Float
Stop
Wizard.
plugging stuff, dude. Drift Sisters.
Sisters. All right. Mandy
and Co.
Mandy
Yeah, I
and
was
Co.
going to say it was either Mandy or it was Rachel Cecil. But yeah, Mandy makes sense. We did a lot of. Was it a night ride, Float Turtle?
There were
those-
how many rides did you guys go on? Like this?
Shitloads. I rode like 120 miles
Holy fuck.
in that time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How did charging work for that? Did you guys just like stop?
There's like in the the place where all the tents are set up is like a kind of a pavilion area or like a stage or something. There's like bathrooms and shit, and they had like some plugs there. A lot of people brought generators and stuff too, but mostly it was like just feeding off of the power from this, like they call it the hub, I think.
Okay.
And it's just like it's like a park kind of thing that feeds out to the trails and the greenway and stuff.
That's sick. Nice.
Just like at all these events that you go to, like for that 4 days, the owner just sees the electricity bill skyrocket. They're like, oh no.
Oh man, I've personally only been to 2 one-wheel events. One of those being the most official. Went to Oak City Shredfest in this past year.
Yeah.
Right? We went to Oak City Shredfest, and then the one that we'll do with Nico at the
Mike's Bike
warehouse,
Park.
Mike's Bike Park. Yeah, which is kind of an event. It's sort of. I mean,
It's an event.
There were quite a few one-wheelers there
Yeah.
for sure. Like. That was a really fun event at a bike park. That's where I dislocated my rib. That did not feel good.
Bro, we got to Vesk up before we go back to that.
Yeah,
That would be so
I know.
legit.
So Christian's getting a Fokker. I think I'm gonna formally ask Christian on air. Will you build a Fokker with me? Will you fuck with me, bro?
I'll fuck you.
You gonna fuck me?
I'll fuck with you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
I'd fuck
awesome.
with that.
Beautiful.
I fuck with that.
Let's fuck together, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm into it.
All right. I want to build it with
We
somebody.
need to
and
get
put it together.
Whalecat in too.
Yeah, Whalecat will definitely.
We should film it. We should go to his shop and film it.
1,000% down. Obviously, we're doing some content for Makers PUV, putting some things together. It'd be so dope to get some of that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get like the professional shots and different stuff of like the components when they come in, which they should be shipping out here pretty soon.
And you have to take a picture of Whalecat's eyes, and you can make a those moon charts that show like the full moon.
yeah.
You can see like how stoned he is like throughout the day.
Is that a cat board? What level of stone was this
Yeah.
board built at?
That was a new moon, baby.
You just see one eye like this and one like that, or as he's talking.
Andre says, "Good luck getting a Fokker,
I know, right?
bro."
They're trying, man.
They are
Doing a lot of work for free.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't getting paid.
Nick Popa, I just bought an XR yesterday to start my Fokker process.
Hey, let's go.
I love to
As soon as they went on sale, they went out of stock. Yeah, they are running out of stock quickly. So
What are the Fokkers? Yeah.
yeah, like they're running out of stock so quickly.
Each of those are built by hand by like 2 people. So
Yeah.
They're trying
and
to.
then fully tested and everything. So they're doing their best.
I know they're trying to ramp up and get some more people involved. I mean, especially if it keeps up at the rate that it's going, like it's going to be good for them. So
Yeah, and right now they're those guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like just everything they do is
we
so cool.
shout out we and Brian from Makers
Yeah,
PV. If
hell
you guys
yeah.
haven't gone to it, they got a lot of really cool stuff coming, especially in 2023. If you're not a part of just keeping an eye on, if you haven't even vested your board yet and put a Fokker in and like gone with this, just follow it because every freaking day like something gets improved on it from all of these amazing inventors and creators in this space. So
Bro, and like next week they'll be like, yeah, so we made it float on magnets now. So like, on Earth magnets. So you can just, float now.
it'd be beautiful. Just straight
Be
floating around
rad.
the earth.
Straight floating McFly.
Crazy.
That's a go. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're directly in front of me.
Oh, okay. You were giving me some kind of
You were-
dreamy eye. I
you
was
were
real
s-
weird.
You were speaking and you're directly in front of me and
If you didn't know, Christian has been infiltrated by Dwayne The Rock.
Oh, no.
he's actually what I'm sitting on right now.
Bro, just embrace the cuddle from Dwayne.
Dude, I've been
Dig
dude,
it.
do you ever feel like this is weird, but like how like if you lift your kids up or whatever, Taylor, you do this, right? When you lift your kids up.
Yeah, because I totally have kids.
Yeah, you did get the cops called on you for taking a kid to a restaurant, but like when you if you if you hold your
I have to clarify that.
if you hold your kid up, right?
Yeah.
And they're like dangling off the ground and they're just like happy, and then you hug them or whatever, and you're like squeezing your like normal kid stuff. And you're like, dude, I wonder how good that would feel if somebody that was that much bigger than me
Just pick you up.
picked me up, and then hugged me,
Just that back crack.
Just-
that
yeah, like,
squeeze. You're like
Yeah.
the most heavy-weighted blanket in the world has just like
dude.
embraced me.
But like somebody who's proportionally the same, like difference between like me and my
Yeah.
2-year-old or something, just like pick me up and just give me a
Also, now that
squeeze.
he's throwing me on the bus, long story short,
He was giving a kid a squeeze
I took my
at a
30-year-old girlfriend, to a restaurant. Mind you, I'm 5'7", she's shorter than me, she's 4'11". So from a distance, I get it, okay? I get it. But when you look at her face, you're like, she's not 12. She's like at least 20. So like, I don't want to hear it.
But it says more about you and less about her.
No. You're about to get canceled.
You're gonna get canceled.
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
I
Beautiful.
like that.
Just bleep the fuck out of this podcast. What's Andre saying? Came in damaged. Wanted him to send it back. Now, months later, he's still waiting for another replacement, but they literally sold the ones to new orders. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's Andre, I'll say this, like, no company's perfect, and
There's
you ever
like two of them.
expect a company to be perfect, especially with like low.
It is really, really hard when you are actively like losing money on something to keep stock back for issues like that. You know, it's probably a lesson that they learned, and now I bet they have some secret. You know what I mean? Like
Andre says this industry can be a letdown when it comes to customer service. I disagree with you full-heartedly, Andre.
Full-heartedly?
I full-heartedly disagree.
this industry.
Because
Which industry?
I think he's talking
Car
about one
industry.
wheels in general, like Future Motion, like JW, like.
I've had a terrible experience with both Future Motion and JW, so can't really say that you're wrong there from my perspective.
I mean, yeah. So I don't, but I've had bad experiences with a lot of companies beyond just this industry. So I don't like. Everyone's a fucking human, and at the end of the day, there's probably people that have had. I hope not, but there's probably people that have had a bad experience with like me forgetting to send something out for Pushback Army or
Dude, totally.
whatever. Like I'm sure that we've fucked up, and so I try not to like leave a bunch of negative energy on people because I know it doesn't like help fix anything at the end of the day. But customer support, and you know this, like you've been in this space, like being in customer, like it's sometimes there's just a lot of cranky people in one day. And
Totally,
like,
and but then also like I think there's a lot that can be learned through experience. You got to learn it the hard way, and then you're like apologies go really far. Like if JW would call me up and be like, "Dude, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. That's fucked up."
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna stop talking shit." But all they did was like drag me out for 6 fucking months. I'm like, dude, I gave you $700.
Right.
I want something that fucking works, you know? And then like not hearing from them for weeks at a time. And then anyway, I'm not like blaming any of the, I'm sure something was going on that I don't understand, but like a nice, like, hey, like, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry that sucked for you.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. You know what I mean?
Look at Billy Shredder giving you some love, man. He said, this is why I put Christian in charge of my stuff, because I'm too busy shredding gnar to handle merch. Thank you, Christmas.
Thank you,
You're
Christmas.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
Father Christmas.
That's what they call me.
Bro, for the Christmas special, that poem.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make him read it. We're going to put him in a Santa suit.
Let's put Christian in a Santa suit. Coach Christian in a Santa suit. We're going to, sometime, we probably going to release it. So check this out. We're approaching the 1-year anniversary of Pushback Army. It's a big thing for us. We've made it a year from launch. It was actually kind of like launched around this time last year, but then we like had to prep for things.
Yeah, we didn't like put we built all the stuff before we.
Our first hype episode was started with all of our one wheel stories, how we got into the one wheel, our question we've asked all our guests. And then, so it was me, Taylor,
Me.
Christian, and Ori, right? It was just us 4 on the couch.
Wasn't
right?
Travis there? Was he episode 1? No,
He was
just
episode
us?
2.
Okay.
Ori was actually the guest / co-host on episode
And then he
1.
just stayed.
Yeah, he was
our not so special. Didn't we have a joke going?
The not so special guest. We got to get Ori back in on 2023. Get him back into the show.
We should get Float Turtle on the show too.
Float Turtle, come on the show. I think everyone should come on our show, to be honest, but you need to get on our schedule. So and that's something I want to try. I want to make sure that we get this out, like for all those monthly events. If we can have 1 to 2 people come in during that would be like a really good experience. So like we have the Pushback Experience 10 o'clock on Thursdays, and we can have them come in, record, do guest stuff, and then have content for the next couple weeks until the next one.
I'm down, man.
That would be rad.
And then if we have a 3 o'clock on Friday and we're like, hey, these are our times when we're doing the show. If you can come in, we'll get you on as a guest, and then we can get some stuff rolling.
Yeah, I'm down to have all the fun we can think of this year.
Would be sick.
2023 for the Pushback. Billy said, I remember when Caleb first messaged me, I was immediately a fan. Yeah, I was just trying to build up the content, and I was finding all about these people in the one-wheel industry.
Dude, the best, so Billy Shredder, a little hero of mine, love the brand, but, like you follow people in the industry or whatever, and the first time I met Billy Shredder in person was at Float Life Fest, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's right. And yeah, because he was like standing there and I was like, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey, man. And then we just partied for like a week. Like it was like,
Hi, my name's Rod, and I like to party.
I have this great picture that I just actually cropped up in my, whatever you call it, whatever. I don't know what
Photos?
it's called. Yeah, but it's
Memories.
look back at when your life was fun
memories.
before it sucked. Let me see here.
We've had a hard last quarter around this area. between One Wheels going out of season and just
being
us with
cold as
full time jobs not having time.
It actually has been warm here, so I can't even really complain that much.
Ish.
I mean, for winter time, it's been really warm. It's like in the 30s.
Once you find this here, we got.
I got one more.
Do we got one more?
I got one more.
Yeah. Let's look at this one last clip that we had put together, and then we'll talk about it. We have a 12:40. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up a little bit early today because we do have a 1 o'clock meeting. So. The party animals. I freaking love this. Bro, 360 cameras make everything look so damn trippy. I see these videos and then I'm like, I shouldn't have sold my Insta360 One X2, but every fucking time I took that thing out, somebody smashed that lens and I'd had to get it like replaced. Like I had that thing replaced like 3 times in the life that I had it. I had so many. They give you a new battery every time. Like you're not supposed to send it out with the battery, but they send it back with a battery. Okay. So I had a stack of like 4 to 5 batteries for this thing when I sold it as a bundle. And I'm like, yeah, well, it comes with 5 batteries. So I had to have it replaced with their insurance like that many times.
It comes with 5 batteries for no reason.
But yeah, so this video you're about to show me. Are you showing me this later?
Oh no, I was just gonna show you just the picture, but then I forgot that I can't really like.
Send it to me.
We can just send it in Telegram. You got Telegram on there? You can just shoot it to Taylor. You write to him.
Let me find that.
Andre, I appreciate your comment back, bro. Yeah, dude, we're all float addicts here, and we'll deal with great or terrible customer service just so we can all float. That's what it's about. The life of a floater.
Yeah.
The life of a floater. You got some floaters in that toilet bowl, sir. Oh, man. We, obviously, as you can see, sometimes we don't have a lot to talk about on these shows and the weekly run out, and we're going to start to fix that problem in 2023, but for all of you people who have been loyal to hanging out and listening to us just blab on, this is the true meaning of our little Instagram bio. It just says One Wheel Riders having conversations. Because we're a bunch of one wheel riders having conversations.
Yes, sir.
We can get we need some more ideas of things we could actually do on the show though. Like maybe we'll just build a Vesk on the show. Like we'll go live. We'll just go live. Obviously we have One Wheel Jackass, which we need to start up pretty soon.
We could do that. That's hard to shoot live though.
Shout out Billy when he just goes and chases board ghosting around.
My favorite video of all time.
Dude, it's a good video.
Yo, if you look at my, so there's gonna be a lot of reels coming out soon, and if you can totally tell I made them because it's all that like walk the dog shit and like leaving the board. Like you can totally tell I made all of them. Like
we're gonna start tasking like. No, all right, so Nick, Float Wizard, I need you to shoot Taylor clips, and then from there he can go edit those clips and put it together so they're not all walk the dog clips.
Just send it off.
I'm trying to, but I gotta give.
I felt something come through.
I gotta give all these permissions. No, I was gonna send it to the PVA group, but now I'm just gonna.
Treble thinks we should do a live Fokker build, live Vesk build. I'm down. Who's gonna submerge their board the deepest? If Tony Lai sends us a float wheel, I will totally just drench that thing.
Dude, so I don't know. Actually, I was like kind of focused on that, and I didn't hear anything that you guys were talking about a minute ago.
Hashtag
but
ADHD.
I did hear you. Yeah, I did hear you just say submerging a one wheel, and I have to fucking tell you that the best submerged one wheel I've ever seen. Again, not to give Billy Shredder too many props over here. Don't let that head get too big. But so he was riding this goofy ass GT at Float Life Fest.
Was that Darwin?
No, it was before Darwin. It was the one that he cut the things off of. And so because he cut the thing out, there was like no way to put like a front like bumper on it.
Okay.
So it's just fucking wide open with his controller box hanging out. And he drove it through a fucking river. And it was like, I like couldn't get my camera out fast enough. I was like, oh my gosh! But it's like a river that you can ride. It's like a space in the trail where you ride your bike through a river.
Yeah.
But it's like right up to the headlight on a one wheel, so you could just see his like headlight out over the water. He just like rode. I was like, this is fun.
Billy Shredder is the definition of Pushback Army.
Yeah.
As far as like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Billy Shredder is the definition.
Billy's my mentor for riding boards in water. Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
I got that picture, friends. I got that.
This was like,
All right,
yeah.
let's see this.
This was like a, hey, hop in the truck, man. Whale cat's in the back, all stoned.
Again, dude, he's got like one eye closed, one eye open. That's just like
He's gonna beat my ass for making fun. That's the Billy Shredder vibe right there. Yeah, hop in the
bro,
truck.
Hawaiian t-shirt, long hair, dude.
We still
the
need to
board
make
shorts,
a-
bro. I'm in.
We still need to make the one wheel the shirt I was gonna make for season 2. I was gonna make that shirt that had all the one wheel patterned on it. The Hawaiian shirt.
Yes.
It's gonna be a Hawaiian shirt with a bunch of one wheels, like in like a Christmas decorated pattern.
Yes.
The XR GT pint. We'll throw the Vesk in there now. It looks like it looks. We'll put a float wheel on it. Perfect. Put the ADV on it.
Beautiful. The ADV on it.
Slap an ADV on it.
Shit, hell yeah. All right, people. It is 12:45. We are actually going to end the stream early today because I do have a 1 o'clock meeting that we need to get ready for. Thank you guys for joining us for 45 minutes of nonsense. And 2023 coming out, we're going to have a lot of really great content. Let us know what you think. If you're good for the Fridays at 3, I think that's going to be what happens. We'll probably will not have a stream when we do the special, though, because we'll probably have
Are we
that
taking the holidays off?
What do you mean?
Like the week? I'll be gone the week. I mean, are you doing these up until the new year, or are you taking any time off?
I don't know. I think we have the Christmas special coming up. We'll probably take place of the stream post Christmas.
Well,
But
happy holidays, everybody.
Merry friggin' Christmas. Enjoy. Don't work too hard, and if you have to work, don't work. Just go float instead.
Yeah.
It's
Join us, and happy holidays.
See you, nerds.